Hey there, Pisces community. Soul Tiger is here with a story for this wonderful community. Now I'm showing up to the table, much like y'all. But let me tell you, my first plan was not to do Pisces at this time. It was actually to do Sagittarius. But I'm on a mutable sign kick, so I must go along with the mutable energy, one of being adaptation and flexibility. So something's ringing at my ear. Bring Pisces. Bring Pisces story forth. Let's unravel it. Let's see what wants to come out. It's obviously special. You have two of my favorite oracle decks, a favorite tarot deck, and my first tarot deck, all in this story. So I feel like this is something that's really going to hit home for the Pisces in this story. And I am happy to be here with y'all. Just remember, your guardians, ancestors, angels of protection, as well as divine and universal energy are going to be present in the Piscean's frequency and for this story and anybody who needs to receive the positive messages. All right, so let's get started. Whenever it's out, it's going first. We got Moonology here. So let's set up the mood for the story. What wants to come out, ancestors? What is it that wants to be relayed to the Pisces community? Have faith in your dreams. Waxing crescent moon. And that was at 2:02 on the time. They want you to know, keep that faith coming. Even though you may see just a sliver of light in that situation, you may see more dark. Just have more faith in your dreams. North Node, boom. Step out of your comfort zone. What is this? This is purple. Purple. I was just doing the chakra oracles today. Purple's third eye. Have faith in your dreams. Look at all that purple in this one. I mention that because Pisces are gifted. They are very gifted. Psychic, clairvoyant. So whatever it is that you're dreaming about, whatever it is that this intuition is pulling this Pisces, the goals that they have for their future self, keep going. Keep going, like on the Finding Nemo. Keep swimming. Keep swimming. Why? Because a new start is coming. That's the new moon. What is that saying? There's always the dark before the light. It always seems like the worst when the storm is at its highest power. But that storm gets worn out. That storm passes. And there's a new start, a new day that is on the horizon that follows. Don't forget about that, Pisces, in this story. A win-win outcome is forecasted. And that's a full moon. And you got the scale, so of course, Libra energy. Win-win for the balance that this Pisces is seeking. I have to ask, is it justice? And as I say this, look at who comes in. New moon and Capricorn. Your hard work will pay off, or is paying off, I should say. It's not focusing now. There it is. Your hard work is paying off. Now remember, Pisces, Capricorn is a earth sign, but they do have the fish tail, navigating the emotions. What is it that we can learn from this Capricorn energy? Capricorns are very enduring. A lot of times when I think of a goat, I think of how a goat can consume so much and turn it into energy for itself. It really can stick it out in some harsh environments. Don't forget about that. All right, one more card want to come out. There it is. This is a waxing moon. The energy is gaining momentum. For the Pisces in this story, like I said, the storm will be over soon enough. Soon enough. Just keep the faith. Step out of that comfort zone. And you know what? All these cards have purple in them, except for the Capricorn, which has more of the grounding color. So whatever you're feeling in that third eye, that intuition with your gifts, really, really, really analyze how much you want to be at one with that and step into being able to go in the light with the direction that this Piscean wants to go. All right, sisters, they, them, brothers. What else wants to come out for Pisces? All right, what we don't see is this direction. Now, I heard the Fool can be Aquarius when it comes to some of the cards. That the Fool is air energy. I'm not too sure. But if it does reflect Aquarius energy, this is a Pisces who wants to go in a new direction in their authentic self, or in an authentic way that they want to do it. It ties down to the word authentic, or being true to self, true to your self-expression, what you want. What else would like to come out for the present? Oh, we got cards doing tricks here. Now I have a Knight of Swords. Who is swift? Who is angry? And you and this energy are in opposite directions. Opposite directions. Can I get a clarity card for this Knight of Swords? So this lands upright. This has to do with a situation that has been building. The situation that went one way was stability. But now it has this Pisces really reaching for what kind of stability they want. Now, this could go towards a relationship as well, because I have one looking in one direction and I have another one looking in the other direction. And a relationship can go more than just between two spouses or somebody in a relationship. It can go between business partners, family, having a relationship with family members, certain friends and stuff like that. If it's that type of energy, relationship wise, then it's coming to terms that this Pisces is basically turned a new leaf, or they want to turn a new leaf, is the saying I'm hearing. And what that means is they want to come in anew. They're done with the old chapter. It's a new chapter in life. But they see how this person has been an investment. But it's investment more, I'm feeling like, in one stability and one way of growing. It wasn't in many ways of growing. And it kind of like, it's hit its dead end. It's almost as like in the video games where the character gets hit and then all their money flies out kind of situation. Can I get a clarification card? The choice was made, but the choice left the person up on the other side. On the other side of not happy. And this could be this Pisces, because the emotions are here and they're flipped upside down. Well, I thought I was supposed to build this way. I thought that this is what you go for when you go for things. And what this has to do with is it has to do with currency. If we talk about pentacles as coins, it's a certain currency. Now, it could be a money currency or it's a stability currency. And I use money and stability together because when your money's messed up, it can mess up your stability. All right. What else wants to come out for the present for the Pisces community? It's all piling up over here. I have the 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands. So where this person is moving their stuff with their eyes covered, I would say this Piscean is seeing through the bull. Their eyes are no more covered by what once was an outlook on life or how they thought things had to be. It's like Pisces is having an awakening, and it's a lot of third eye energy. So y'all seen that, but what you can't see is that it's balancing. Bam. That's how it landed. But it did originally come out like this. Like this. So I'm going to put this inside and I'm going to read this 2 different ways for this story. Pisces is having the conflict because this has been an investment in a lot of different ways for this Piscean. One way it could be a community investment, but it's also a stability investment, also a way of building for themselves. But again, the dream, what they believe in, leads them into another direction. That's complicated, Pisces. That is complicated in this story. What else wants to come out? All right. So I have the Temperance land in reverse onto the Six of Wands. And then to the side of it, I have the Seven of Swords that falls out in reverse. This is where I can see how these oracle cards are playing in. Having faith in this Piscean dream. Stepping out of the comfort zone. This community is important, but it's a bigger guidance that's coming in that's saying opposite in a sense. So it's how do I pick up? How do I pick up what I have now, who I am now, and do all of which way I want to go? How do I give myself that restart? How do I let go of certain things, certain relationships? The energy I'm feeling off this reading is there's something that has happened that has given Pisces an awakening. And that awakening is almost into what Pisces really, really, really wants. But there's a conflict. There is that conflict. This is the conflict that they sit in silence with themselves with. Is how do they pick it up and go? How do they take what they've made and go? How do I start new? And I'm really focused on the Fool, the word, the Fool. Because when you go and you start anew from a different community, that's intimidating. That's intimidating, letting go of certain energies that are just not for you anymore. Because this comes with backlash. Pisces are sensitive. They are impressionable. These are not bad traits to have. But they also, with that being said, that's coupled with how intensely a Piscean can feel things. So when they make a move and that move is not pleasing to people they care about, it really hurts Pisces. It hurts them really deep. They won't show it. They won't show it. They always bounce back, it seems like really quick. But it does hurt. And this Pisces, I feel like, doesn't want to go through this. They don't want to see the ugly unleashed, what ugly could be unleashed from these people or this community. It'd be easy just to pack up and go and just, I hear a silent way of doing it, but then again I hear Mission Impossible. One more card I'm hearing. One more card. Anything else want to come out for the present from the Pisces community? Anything else want to come out for the present? Here it is, what we don't see. What we don't see is how this is holding up this Empress, this community, this being in the slow movement of wanting to go off into the direction that this Pisces needs to do is what's holding them up. But also, I would say where Empresses would be like, oh, fertile and happy-go-lucky in this sense. When she starts turning this way, girl's gonna start copping some attitude. And she's gonna start to get a thorn in her side. And the more this gets turned, the bigger the thorn gets. And with anybody who's ever had a thorn in their foot or something, the longer you got to keep with it, the more you start to get agitated, the more you start to get irritated. And this could be what this is, because it landed face down, is this Pisces is not seeing how this energy of not fully coming into their new start just yet, how it does affect them, how staying in the comfort zone is affecting their flow. All right, so let's talk about the block here. Let's talk about the block. What wants to come out for the block for the Piscean community? The lighting's good and the artwork is beautiful on these cards. Pisces community, you are in for a treat for your block. All right, one more. We're working in threes. There it is. All right. What is it that wants to come out? Ancestors and divine energy. What wants to come out for the Piscean community for the block? What needs to be expressed for this block? Some stuff we don't see. So I have a Three of Wands. And I have the Lovers. Both in side position, both land on the Empress, both land on the Six of Wands. What is this? The Ten of Wands in reverse, Six of Wands in side position, and a little bit of that Temperance in reverse. The block has to do with whoever this Pisces is dealing with. I wanted to say something more specific, but it doesn't feel right. Again, this channel is not to govern, inhibit, or persuade anyone into anything. Everyone has their free will. Everyone needs to use their free will. With that being said, the Pisces in this story sees things from one way. Because remember, they're gifted. But also feels things from another way. Have you ever been in love? And it's an easier example to use. You can be in love with work. You can be in love, say, with the type of job that you work, but your employer could be crap. So you keep going back and back and back because you love the work, you're dedicated to the clients. And you keep putting up with the crap, though. It could go the same with a partner. You can be so in love with somebody and they can be so crappy to you. Again, this can go with a family member, a parent, and a teenager. Because we know how teenagers are. being so wanting to love this teenager, you know, wanting to express that. But on the other side of it, it's really, when you look at it, it's something different when you don't use that emotional thought. And that's what I get with the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands to me is a foundation that somebody has started growing. This person, in the foundation that they were growing with the passion, it wanted things to be as if spring-like, blooming, fertile, almost everything a person needs. But whoever this energy that they're dealing with is coming off and wanting to go in a reversed direction. And that tells me that this is a tough person to deal with. Lovers is Gemini. Gemini is duality of personalities, or duality just in general, because that is twin energy. Whatever the duality of this situation, at the end of the day, Pisces is still dreaming about going in a different direction. I'm feeling like what just came in is like it's at core. This is what they feel in their core. Again, you have a lot of third eye energy for this Pisces coming out. Anything else want to come out for the block for this wonderful community? Some more stuff that we don't see. Six of Coins and the Ace of Swords, all touching the Empress, the Six of Wands, and the Temperance in reverse. And did you hear how my voice got quiet? So what it is there's a fear that this Pisces won't be done right if they head off in another direction. Even though it's, boom, look at how beautiful that sword is. I mean, if I had a choice to pick a sword, out of all these swords right here that I've been carrying, that I've been dealing with, I would rather pick this sword. Look at that sword. But I'm feeling like this Pisces, if they do it, part of this block is what bad could happen, what unjust can happen. And what I have is an Emperor that comes out as I say that, and he was not all the way in upright position, so I'm just gonna throw that out there. And he lands on the Lovers. He lands on the thick of it. Even the Temperance. So I feel like, and these two are the same color. So I feel like this Piscean is scared, or not scared. Let me rephrase this. This Piscean questions what intentions this person would have if Pisces went their separate way. Would this person be sharp and unrealistic with some stuff? Are they going to come in and try? And what I'm getting at is take. There's a big feeling like there's going to be a taking from me, a taking from this Pisces. And I'm really focused on how this Emperor is really clutching that sword. And I really don't know what this Emperor is thinking or what this Emperor is up to. We have tones of purple in here. Tones of purple with this Emperor, the Six of Coins, and the Lovers. I'm going to express this right here because ancestors are expressing this. Trust your intuition. As I said that, it was 30:33 on the time of this video. If you've been seeing some threes, could be something to do with it. Not sure. Not sure, but follow that intuition. Anything else want to come out for the block? My reaction is this because so many of these cards have came out turned face down. And this tells me that this Pisces, dedicated Pisces, is really, really trying their best to see this person in the light, see the situation for how much they've been trying to grow in it, how much work that they've put in it. But Pisces, you really, really got to recognize this energy, because this landed on the Knight of Swords in reverse. This landed on the Emperor in the side. It landed on the Lovers inside, and it landed on the Three of Wands. This is what it is. This is just what it is. This is what that energy is. And I'm here to confirm it with your ancestors, with your spirit guides, with your third eye. It's a nightmare. It is a 3D living now nightmare. As much as you've built, as much as you've tried to turn in every which way to see this and work with it, it is a nightmare. And that really gets me like almost wanting to not hyperventilate, but really messes with my breathing. It really is something that I can feel here in my heart chakra. That's hard, Pisces. That is hard. I've seen some Pisces put themselves in some sticky situations with work or with relationships with people. It's just because they care so much. There's such a community type of energy. But at the end of the day, Pisces, what is best for you? What is best for you? What I have come out is the Six of Cups in reverse. There we go. See this? You'd want it to be here in that harmony, in the emotions with that person. But it's not happening. It's not happening. And right now, this Pisces is trying to grab what they have and hold on to what they have. This has been a rough ride for Pisces. All right, Pisces. That's heavy. That is heavy. All I can say, Pisces, the only fool there is the one who didn't chase their dreams. Your dreams have you going off in a complete opposite direction. It just takes stepping out of that comfort zone and knowing that that new start is yours. You can have whatever you want in this start. You can make this what you want. But it's just, again, stepping out of that comfort zone and putting in the work and knowing that the energy, whether positive or negative, it's going to have its gains. And yeah, a lot of it's like a roller coaster ride. But the closer you get to self, the more easier it is to swim through these currents of life, or to swim with the currents of life. All right, so Unicorn Oracle here. What is it that wants to be expressed? What is it, ancestors and guides, that wants to be expressed, that can help Pisces with the block that they're dealing with in this story? What is it? Healer. You have powerful healing gifts. Have faith in your abilities. Stay true to your path as a healer. This is that win-win forecast. Whatever it is that's held you back from taking the journey you've really wanted, it can be healed. And you can do it with yourself. This is what's going to help get you to that new start. Overcoming what you expect an outcome can be. And leaving it to life, to flow. Remember talking about the currents? When we start to anticipate certain outcomes, whether negative or positive, that's going to have a big impact on our perspective. And sometimes we get caught up in these daydreams of outcomes that we lose the focus that is needed for the moment that we are healing. Whether we're healing in what's going on in the moment, or we're healing from something of a past situation. And that's where we have growth fly out. And it flies out towards this Knight of Swords in reverse, the Nightmare, the Emperor, the Seven of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, the Lovers. Growth. Seek out a mentor or a guide. Take baby steps as you grow. Be willing to learn from others. When you seek counseling, or you're open to it, who you seek it from is important. Mentor or guide. Because we can have friends who will agree with all the total opposite of what's going to get us to growth. They will agree with the lower frequency stuff. And that's going to keep you at that level. Now, if you really want to go off in this direction, Pisces, in this story, it's seeking out somebody who is of higher frequency, somebody who has lived it, and it's receiving their message from that other part of polarity in Pisces energy. So remember, it's two different energies in your polarity within self. One is of wisdom, one is of naiveness or newness perspective. And it's going to be listening to this person, not from the wisdom that you just gained, but with an open ear, as well as if a newness, as if you didn't have an opinion before that. Listen to them, not to just reply to them, but to actually hear what they're saying. And that is important, because right now this Pisces feels out on their own with it. And it would feel good to this Pisces to feel like they could have somebody relate to. That's what I'm hearing to say. Anything else want to come out? Magic. Make a wish. Believe in miracles. Magic surrounds you. Just because the labors from this crop didn't give the fruit that you thought was ideal, doesn't mean that you're stuck with that for the rest of your life. You can grow something different. You can bring in an alternative soil or a mixing. There's so many things that could be changed. Just know what I'm trying to say is this situation does not have to make or break this Pisces. This is a stepping stone into the direction that they want to go. When a person sees a way that they want to go, well, it's because they got sick and tired of some stuff. So congratulate yourself for being sick and tired and wanting to make that change for you. All right, I'm hearing this is the last card. Oh, this is so fitting. Rebirth. Reinvent yourself. Give life to your dreams. Create a new reality. That does it. That does it. I'm done. Woo! Now I see why Pisces had to be done right now with this story. I believe in you. Your ancestors believe in you. Your spirit guides believe in you. Divine, universal energy. There is so many here that are backing you. Don't get lost in other sauce. Meaning, don't let other people catch you up with what they're doing if you want to go in the direction that is more balanced for you. That dream direction, that dream outcome. It's right there. Stepping out of that comfort zone. Maybe, since this is in reverse, Pisces, that temperance, start praying. Start saying it. Start putting it out there. When you start saying it, when you start praying about it, you start creating an opportunity for the vibration to start getting out there. Create that opportunity. Get down with some elders. Somebody who's went through life experience. If you don't have any elders, I always recommend this app right here, YouTube. Tons of great information, especially for self-growth, is out there. Tons of great channels as well. Why, Pisces? Trust me, you may feel like you're the only one, but there's others out there. What it is you're on a frequency that is all Piscean's own frequency. The way you experience the world, the way you process stuff is going to be different from a Capricorn frequency. So don't forget that. At the end of the day, we're all human and we're all trying to interpret our experiences and put them out in the best way that we know how to navigate them. Some people are just at different levels. Some people are wanting to level up. Some people don't want to level up. Just know, Pisces, the fact that you're wanting to do more with yourself and become more at one with yourself is a beautiful thing. And I congratulate you. Thank you so much, Pisces, for your time. And I hope